Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. We've got our loud and local band of the week, and it's Sweetwater. Local band of the week is Sweetwater. You want to find out where they're playing, how you can get their music? Just go to the BJ and Migs page of KISW.com.
Love these dudes, and I'm happy they're going to be playing next Saturday on the 17th. They're going to be over at Numos. They have a new record. It's called Firebird. I'm just glad that these guys are back and rocking out again.
You want to know about the Pacific Northwest music scene? Well, then Sunday nights, you've got to check out Loud and Local. It's 2 hours of all local music with great bands like Sweetwater.
Never seen this. No.
You guys got a lot of young energy in here today.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Sometimes I almost fall over my walker, though, because I get excited about it.
Yeah, baby. Like, I'm tired watching that just now.
Yeah, right? Yeah. You're welcome. Well, and I'll tell you, Ty, because I love your stuff, and you talk about, hey, what you look forward to as we get older, and like what's really a wonderful tie to us on a weekend. You know?
Dude, I left the show last night at 9:30.
See? Isn't that the greatest feeling?
Because I said I had to be in bed. I said I got to get at least 7 hours sleep.
There you go.
That's good priorities right there, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now.
We got a contestant here, Danny in Tacoma. Now, Ty, you'll be playing for Danny. Danny, are you there, sir?
Yeah, I'm here.
Excellent.
Hey, I hope I do you proud, bro.
Yeah.
What's he playing for today?
He sounds very confident, Ty. Danny sounds like he's ready to have you.
He's like, whatever, bro.
Yeah, man.
What do I win?
Yeah. Up for grabs, a pair of tickets to see Stephen Piercy of Rat. He's going to be at the Clearwater Casino, and that's happening on December 13th. Go to KISW.com for all the details. If you want tickets, they're available at Ticketmaster.com.
All right, Steve, get out of here. For those playing at home, Ty, you know these rules, but you'll have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions.
Get ready.
You can pass all you want, but you'll only get 3 guesses per question.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
What 2005 American Idol winner also won the Grammy Award for Best New Artist in 2007?
Kelly Clarkson.
No.
Jennifer Hudson.
No.
Ooh, nice guess.
I got no idea.
Pass?
Pass.
Yeah.
The Hollywood Walk of Fame is located along what street?
Sunset.
No.
Oh, Hollywood.
Yes. What writer wrote the classic short story The Telltale Heart?
Oh, man.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Yes.
Nice.
What is the capital of the Netherlands?
Not Sweden.
There you go. Would you like to pass?
Yeah, wait, do you know, bro?
No.
Pass, I'm sorry.
What company developed the first laser printer in the 1970s?
Hewlett Packard.
No.
Apple.
No. No. Finish the nursery rhyme. Mary, Mary, quite what?
Contrary.
Yes. Point shoes are worn by what type of dancers?
Point shoes. Flamenco.
No.
Ballerina.
Yes.
Good job, Vicky.
I'll count it. Thanks, Vicky.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I didn't hear that. I'm sorry. That was from me.
Yeah.
4 correct.
4 correct.
Yes.
That was quite an impressive performance.
That was a.
Thanks, Pat. Thanks for your help, Pat. Thanks a lot. Thanks for chiming in.
Vicky said something else. Avoided the deuce with those two.
We had 3 people that were doing this, and that's what happened.
It was a battle royale, Steve.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this.
Handicap match, brother.
What's his face just hung up? Mike or whatever his name was.
Danny?
Danny hung up.
Danny left.
He was like, I got a shot.
If he wins.
Oh, no. He could have won. We had 4, right?
Yeah. So if he wins, I'll give him a call back. But
Hey, Steve.
there's no dedication there.
So you got some stiff competition today.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Oh!
He's not ready.
I think he is ready.
Ready. Now he's ready.
What 2005 American Idol winner also won the Grammy Award for Best New Artist in 2007?
Grammy. Kelly Clarkson?
No. Kelly Clarkson.
Ruben Studdard.
No.
Clay Aiken.
No. The Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Carrie Underwood.
Yep.
Damn it, she's the only good one.
The Hollywood Walk of Fame is located along what street?
Jump.
No.
Nice.
What street? Wall Street.
No.
That's close.
No, Star Street.
No. What writer wrote the classic short story, The Telltale Heart?
Oh, you know this. Edgar Allan Poe.
Yes.
You do know this.
What is the
guessing.
What is the capital of the Netherlands?
Netherlands City.
No.
Netherlands.
Dutchland.
No.
Nether Friends.
No. What company developed the first laser printer in the
never get this.
1970s?
Xerox.
Yes.
Okay, he got it.
Finish the nursery rhyme. Mary, Mary, quite what?
Harry.
No.
Oh, yes.
Contrary.
Yes. Point shoes are worn by what type of dancers?
Tap dancers. No, ballerinas.
Yes, but too late.
Yeah,
Oh,
pal.
come on.
No.
The ball was in the air.
Man, Danny shouldn't have hung up because, Steve, you lose 3-4.
Danny, what's up, bro? What happened? Why you abandon us like that, bro?
I didn't.
Yes.
I only got 3 right.
You only got 3 right.
No.
Yes. You were really bad.
You got some right after you got them wrong. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So if you felt like you got it right.
You got Carrie Underwood on your 4th guess.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Damn
Yes.
it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
I wasted too much time on that one.
And then
So
ballet
Danny-
was too late.
So, Ty, you're the winner, my friend.
Congratulations, Ty. You still won.
And Steve, you get this.
Oh, yeah, the loser song. I didn't think these questions were that hard.
No, they really
my God, I
weren't.
didn't-
No, they were actually not hard at all.
The capital of the Netherlands?
Is that Amsterdam?
Yes, it is.
Oh, son of a...
How did I not know that?
Right?
That's the one.
For
Yeah,
other
but I always had to remember that because I never knew where Amsterdam was.
No, see? No, okay, that's fair. In all fairness, that's why I didn't.
I knew Amsterdam was like a cool place you're supposed to go to,
Yes.
but I didn't know what country it was in.
Well,
now
if
you
you would have
know.
said what cool place is the capital of...
And
What cool place in Europe has lots of drugs and prostitutes? Then there you go.
All right, then that, at least it would have been more specific.
yeah, they would have said, it was Amsterdam, of course.
Well, congratulations to Danny. I'll give him a call because
Give Danny a
I still
call.
got his information.
And,
That's right, brother.
That's it. Hey, congratulations to Ty Barnett, who's our special guest this morning at
you,
the
guys.
Angel That Wins Casino. Sold out show tomorrow, but a great thing with Operation Laughter, where Ty and some of his comedy buddies, sometimes they'll travel around all over the world, and they will entertain the troops, which is a cool thing.
That's right. Thank you guys for having me. I can't even tell you.
One text says, I'm really enjoying this guest. He's a pretty terrific human. Thanks, Ty.
Thank you.
Look at
Thanks,
you, Ty.
Mom. Thanks, Mom.
That's it.
She called into the show. I appreciate that.
Terrific human. That's a nice compliment.
We need more of those. We really do need more of those. Thank you very much. And I got to say, can I say this to you guys honestly? And I'm not just saying this because you had me on the show again. I enjoy thoroughly spending time with you guys. You guys are great human beings.
Wow.
I have
Even
fun
Steve?
with you guys. Yes.
Especially Steve.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Yes, he even because he knows how I am about wrestling.
Oh, that's right.
So he knows.
That's why
But
I almost
no.
don't have you in, because I know you guys will be wrestling nerding out. But I let that go and go, all right, sure, come on in time.
I didn't bring in my wrestling belt. I didn't bring in mine, but next time.
Do you have a wrestling belt?
I do. I have a wrestling.
awesome.
That's right. I think it's the Intercontinental Championship. Yes, that's right. I'm a nerd like that.
It is amazing. All walks of life. I think if one thing can bring us together, though sometimes you'll see some wrestling fans make it look like, you're not together. But of the people I meet, they go, oh, by the way, it's all walks of life.
Yeah.
Everybody you can think of, everyone loves wrestling.
Because you know what? It's another form of escapism. But I think when we were kids, we really thought I grew up watching like Dusty Rhodes, Devon Eric's, and those cats. So it was like, I was into it. Did I tell you, I used to play with these G.I. Joe action figures. I mean, I still have them as an adult. I'm trying to make it seem like I don't play with them. Yeah. But I made a wrestling ring. And I had a little radio player, and I would give all the little wrestlers intros into the ring. I was nerded out.
Dude, I did the exact same thing in my bedroom.
See?
We had the ring.
Backstories and everything.
The AWA action figures from back in the day.
Right.
Those guys, and I would have all their music or some kind of music.
Every person had a good intro music. Everybody.
I love how both of you say you used to do that. Yeah.
When I say used to, about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I still do, but I used to.
Nobody else? No?
Just like Mitch said.
Oh,
I even had like the dry erase type markers, red marker, and I would bloody up the wrestlers because eventually you can wipe the blood off of them to start over again. Not weird at all.
Oh, no, not at all. So he's got the
red equals green, brother.
Yeah, that's right. Jeez.
No, but I mean it though. You guys have always been to me, and I appreciate that you guys have me in, and thank you for letting me promote Operation Laughter and the shows coming up. But besides all of that, you guys are great people to hang out, and I'm not just saying that, bro.
The best part is you can still stick around. We still have another hour.
Oh, we're here. Let's go.
So this is like that awkward. Let's say goodbye to everybody, and then we walked in the same direction.
Nope, we're still here. Let's do it.
Yeah, that's right.
This guest is awesome. Can you please keep Ty for the rest of the show?
Well, at this point, he's just said goodbye, though. So I don't know. I mean,
I thought you guys were kicking me out. No, I'm here.
No.
Let's go.
No, you're here for another hour. So see what you're going to say when you say goodbye. Prepare the. I don't know how you're going to top that.
How am I going to top that?
How are you going to top that goodbye?
Well, I'm glad
Can we just record that and then just play it back later?
So, yeah, guys, like I said,
I'm glad we said all that before our next segment, which is Torture Ty.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
my God. I should have thought about that.
Yeah. One texter, speaking of wrestling, says, Steve, have you seen the Snapchat filtered wrestling promos? They're kind of amazing. This is actually pretty funny. And people do it with everything, whether it be like a politician speaking on television, but you take your Snapchat and you zoom in on the person, and it'll add filters, how like it does to a human.
Oh, right.
But it'll do it to a TV. If you're pointing at a TV onto a person.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Wow. So somebody has been doing this, and some of these are really funny. But here's one of Sid Vicious, where he's talking, but his mouth is enlarged because it's a Snapchat filter.
Oh,
and it's truly some of the funniest things you'll ever see.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then the voice gets distorted because some of the filters change your voice to sound like a little alien or a Martian or whatever.
Yeah, it only looks cool on the screen, but could you imagine if that was going on in your head? You're like, what did I take?
This is what acid looks like.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what the Snapchat filters have done. They have shown us what an acid trip is. That's all it is.
You're right.
I mean, there are unicorns flying around. They're like, I've got antlers on my head. Oh yeah,
I never thought of it like that. But you're right.
It's totally. Here's
so we know what you makers were thinking of when that happens. Like, dude, bro, wouldn't it be great if I could put glasses on anybody, bro?
I feel like Danny's trying to put filters on my face right now on Snapchat.
Oh, great. That's lovely.
You're an alien with two eyes. You kind of look like a snail.
That's
okay,
right.
Perfect.
I'm coming for you, Danny.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You want to say something to Danny and throw it up there for you?
What's KSW Snapchat that people could see?
Hey, I don't know what they're going to put on me.
Oh my gosh, same thing. You look like a snail. It's KISW.
Oh my God.
99.9.
Sorry.
Okay.
That's our Snapchat, KISW 99.9. Oh, there's a lot of fun I can have that with some of my old shows. Love that. Oh, I love that whole thing. William Shatner like that? Oh, giving some of his old Star Trek speeches.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. We're here to learn new things.
New things.
Yeah, I love that.
So he just texted, not everyone loves BJ. Not everyone loves wrestling, BJ. I never understood what the attraction was of men watching half-naked, sweaty men go after each other. Just seems gross to me. Well, that's why we like it, is half-naked, sweaty men are going after you. I don't understand. You answered your own question.
I will tell you this, though. I will say that wrestling has evolved over time because look at the old school wrestlers and who were considered athletes then versus now. Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Don't get me wrong. He was the American dream and awesome. But if Dusty Rhodes came in now and said he was a wrestler, like, stop playing.
Well, man, Dusty Rhodes' physique was the American dream that we all had because it wasn't going to take any effort or work.
You could be a champion and eat donuts?
Ty, I tell you this,
Sold.
man, we have changed. I tell everybody the best example is go back and look at the first X-Men movie with Hugh Jackman, because he had his shirt off in that movie. Then watch the latest Wolverine movies. He got jacked up. He was not that ripped in that first movie, yet women still found him attractive. I'm like, what the hell, Hugh? You had it. Like, they thought you were the bomb then. Why did you have to go jack yourself up and make it tough for everybody else?
You know they got to make those action figures. And then they say, we got to make them. They can't have a pot belly on the action figure. They can't, unless you're the villain. Only the villain gets pot bellies.
Yeah, so Vicky's got the two side-by-sides. I mean, he looked
I didn't know it was that different.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, he looked like a regular guy in that first X-Men movie.
Now the original picture, the before picture, would be considered, quote-unquote, a dad bod, which I think is hilarious, because that's a bod I could never have.
Well, I'm not going to lie. When the dad bod thing came out, I was actually relieved.
Yeah.
I was like, thank you. I don't have to be in the gym first thing in the morning now. Now this is considered somewhat sexy. You know, I always say, like, I just want to be shirtless sexy, like, to where I can take my shirt off and people aren't disgusted. Like, that's all I'm going for now. Like, I don't want to have to. I'm not going for the six pack. I'm done. I fought the fight.
I'm already past that. I'm just trying to take my shirt off and they don't say morbidly obese. That's what I'm hoping for. That's all I'm hoping for. I got to go see my doctor next week.
Oh my God.
And I just hope she doesn't look at me and say morbidly obese. That's all I'm hoping.
I work out enough just to where I don't get out of the shower and say, how the hell did this happen? That's all I do.
I'm way past that particular. I'm past that milepost. You know what? We passed that exit a long time ago in my life.
My God.
I don't want to be at that point where I can't even suck this in. This sucks.
Oh no, it's over, Steve. That's way past that.
I got to wear a girdle for my girdle.
Yeah.
A t-shirt in a pool.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I do not take my shirt off at the beach.
You don't?
I don't.
I don't either.
I don't. I'm sorry. I'm not that confident. That's
and
why.
You know what? If I were you, I would. See, that's the funny thing about it. If I had your body, I would. I don't, because it's just like, man.
I eat late at night. That's my problem. Yeah. And then it doesn't. My metabolism. That's a real thing. I didn't know it was a real thing. You know, when you people.
Oh, you mean when you go to bed, you don't burn off?
Yeah.
Oh,
I will go to bed and then fries are like, we'll be here tomorrow. We'll be here tomorrow, bro. You better believe that. We're not going
leaving you.
All
right. So when you go to the gym, do you not do the? I sometimes will do the assess the environment. If there's somebody that's more slobby looking than me,
you work out next to him.
Oh no, even at the beach, I'll work out next to him. Yeah, but at the beach, I'm like, okay, that guy's shirt's off. I guess I can put mine off. I'm not the worst.
I don't have that confidence though. Like, you find it a lot in Europe. Like the dudes with the pot bellies and the speedos, they no problem at all. I'm like, nah, I'm not ready to do that. I'm sorry. Like, I still, because I don't have a pot belly, but I have a stomach to where I'm like,
oh, you got some handles when you're thinking? Is that what you're saying? A little bit.
Because it doesn't go anywhere now. Like, I used to be able to eat whatever time I wanted to,
early 20s,
and it was gone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was like a one night stand. Now we're in a relationship. Like, we're together, bro. Like, we're not breaking up.
That is so awesome. Ty Barnett.
It's not a booty call anymore.
No, not at all.
Ty Barnett's in studio with us, and it's time for Listeners on the Loose, where you get to pick the topic. You get to guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Your calls, your text with Ty Barnett. 917 on the Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's Listeners on the Loose, brought to you by the Shane Company. Listeners on the Loose, where you pick the topic, you guide the show at 206-421-ROCK. You can also text us at 77999. The cool thing, Ty Barnett is here, and Ty Barnett, of course, is part of Listeners on the Loose with us today, where he is performing at the Angel of the Winds Casino.
Yes.
It's a sold-out show tomorrow.
Operation Laughter.
It's a cool thing that these guys are doing, Operation Laughter, man. It's awesome. And Ty Barnett also has a great new podcast called Critical and Thinking with Ian Harris. Go check that out. Yes. Maybe you just want to go to this cool website, comediantybarnett.com.
That's right. I put work into that.
Yeah, you did.
I am the proprietor of that site.
So when you're calling in, when you're texting in, Ty is also going to be part of the response team.
That's right. I'm here. I'm here for you, listeners. I'm here.
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Now, when you're doing this, do remember Steve's rules are still in place.
It's a simple rule to show some energy and bring it. Otherwise, we're going to have to con you and then say goodbye.
Goodbye, old friend.
Just like that. What do we got, Steve?
Well, we have a major dilemma.
What's going on?
Before we start, listeners on the loose, there's a cake outside in our kitchen. And it has not been cut into, so I want to know what is the proper protocol, because it's obvious that somebody sent a cake to our radio station. It could be any of our four stations,
it's in our
5 stations.
It's in our kitchen area?
It's right on the kitchen counter.
Well, it's on the property.
Yeah, and it's
I'm going legal terms. It's on the property.
It's on the property, and it's clearly to promote that the band Train and the Goo Goo Dolls, along with a great local talent, Alan Stone, are going to be playing at the White River Amphitheater.
Whoa.
Which is happening, I'll give it a plug since the cake is here.
June 7th.
June 7th, and tickets go on sale Friday, November 16th.
Take me back to the 90s with that show.
Right?
Wow.
But nobody has cut into it. Is it okay for us?
Well, I think since you just gave the plug, I honestly feel like it's your cake now.
That's a very good point.
I'm being honest.
That is a very good point. We have done their job. They brought the cake here so they get a free plug.
Come on.
Why don't we get that? We should get the cake for that.
I feel like you're right.
Otherwise, I wouldn't cut into it. But since you gave them a mention, Steve, I wouldn't have given them a mention because I'm not too sure anybody would care. But we want the cake, so we do what we got to do.
What if there's like a Train party that's happening and the members of Train are going to be here and the cake is being saved for that?
That's a tough one. But you don't want to end up like the dude in Office Space who didn't get a piece of cake at the because he waited and he was very patient and they kept handing out the cake and he didn't get a piece.
And now that we talked about it on the air, we have people here that are like vultures when it comes to food, and I would imagine the cake's already gone.
Yeah, because plus, like, you want to be, if you're going to be anybody, you want to be the first person to get the cake. You don't want to be the last person because you don't know how many people touch the cake with their hand while they're trying to get the thing. At least this way you know it's totally pure cake.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
all right. So I had no idea you got to get the pure cake.
Yeah, I'm giving you guys all. I'm not trying to help you guys feel better about eating.
Now I got to get the first piece, or otherwise I'm going to get infected. I didn't know this was going to happen.
Should we say we cut open the cake because our guest Ty was here and he really wanted some cake?
Wouldn't it be something if you guys find out that during the break I actually already ate the cake?
Sucker. So bad. Just crumbs left on that tray. I'd be like, wait a minute. And then Ty's face is just covered in frosting.
It was on the property.
I don't know what happened.
I feel like more bands need to do this whenever they announce concerts. They should send us cake.
Come on.
I agree with you. I'll talk about any band. Hey, look, it's whoever it is.
Red, play some Goo Goo Dolls for us.
Wouldn't it be funny if the band Cake just sent out donuts or something instead? Just or pie.
Yes.
I think they should do that from now on.
Yeah, come on. So we all agree that we should cut the cake. Right?
Are we getting? Is it bad that we're getting too enthused about this cake?
Listen, you're never too old to get enthusiastic about cake.
Because when those bands were hot, I think that they were probably giving people a lot more than cake to get them to come to a show.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Hey, if you want to come backstage, we've got cake.
They call it something else. I remember the first time I went to Los Angeles, I wasn't living there, and I was at a party, at a Hollywood party, and this girl came up to me, and she was like, hey, staring me down, so I'm thinking, hey, she's checking me out. She's like, you want a bump? And I'm like, I thought that was code for sexual relations.
Oh, yeah, well, sure, bumping the uglies, right?
Exactly. That's what I thought it was, right?
Okay.
So we walk to the bathroom, and so she looks at me, and I look at her, and I'm like, we doing this right here? And she was like, where is it? And I'm like, what? She's like, where's the Coke? And I'm like, Coke? She's like, the bump. And I'm like, no, I don't know. I don't know anything about that. I thought you just meant sex. Sorry. So cake is another time. Sorry.
So I love how she came up to you.
Yeah, I don't know why
figured you'd have cocaine.
I have
and was trying to freeload.
It actually made me reevaluate my life. I'm like, what about me makes me look like I have coke?
Yeah. Or what does it make? Or even worse, what about you makes you look like you're going to give stuff away for free? That's what really would bother me. Because you know what? I want people to consider me a businessman, okay? And I'm not giving anything away for free.
I think she was trying to go off of her looks. I think she was just saying, hey, I'm a pretty young lady, and I'm asking you for narcotics. Mm-hmm. If you have them, I'm sure you're going to give them to me. And I'm like, I'm also a black man in America. I probably don't want to have coke on me.
Yeah, that's a good point. You don't even want to have Pepsi on you.
No,
seriously, not as a black man in America.
Not even Diamond. I was about to say Diamond Tap and make myself really old. I don't even want to still call it Diamond Tap.
Diamond Tap, ladies and gentlemen, for the win.
They still call it Diamond Tap.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's a man.
Oh my God, I just aged myself.
He's in step with relevance. Ty Barnett, if you would like to know things from the 90s, you give him a call right now.
That's right.
I like this text we just got. Goo Goo Dolls rock, eat the cake.
See?
Dude, I played them new. I played them new. I feel so old. I remember I was in Phoenix and it was like, ladies and gentlemen, got a brand new band here.
That's
Google Dolls and name.
Oh,
right
my
back.
God.
After have some cake.
So I think we all agree, right? So one person said, anybody else say anything about what we should?
Oh, we get the cake.
Another person don't eat the cake, you fatties.
Come on.
Is that the same guy who took a swing at the wrestling girl?
There's probably a balloon in the middle of the cake, so the first person that cuts into it, the cake will explode. I'm willing to take that chance.
Jeez, no, we don't need that.
Sabotaging this.
No, we've already had people send bad stuff in the mail. Don't ruin our cake.
I think these people are saying that because they're mad because they're not here to get the cake.
That's right.
That's what I'm going with.
I'm also now mad at the Backstreet Boys because they just announced that they have an arena tour coming to town on Monday, July 29th, and no cake here.
No cake.
See, come on now.
Cake is
step your game up, Backstreet Boys.
Why did you give them a mention, Steve? They didn't give us cake.
I screwed that up,
I wanted
BJ.
it that way.
Yeah, that's not right.
Did you see how I did that? I wanted that away.
I was about to say, well, we could say bye. That's the wrong boy band. So
that's as good as Facebook because I put the picture up on the BJ and Migs Facebook page.
And what's going on?
And Zach says, in the end, it doesn't really matter. No, I'm not singling him, but it's the wrong band. Come on, guys.
Oh, boy. No, wait. My favorite part was when Danny came in and goes, there's cake in the kitchen. I'm like, what kind of cake? And Danny says, it's a train cake. And I'm like, what flavor is train? I didn't understand that first. He goes, no, the band.
What flavor is train?
I don't know. It's like birthday cake.
It tastes like little drops of Jupiter. That's what it tastes like. Okay.
Is this motor oil?
Yeah.
This is motor oil flavor.
You guys try that train cake?
Yeah.
Rev, what's the status right now? Has anyone eaten the cake? Oh, sorry.
It's now time for your cake update. Look at Rev. I've never seen anybody so upset to have to leave his room and go check something.
Especially for cake.
How we doing, Rev? How we doing?
No one is touching that thing, man.
Why do you say that with such disdain?
Because it looks like a nasty ass cake.
Wow, man.
My favorite kind of cake.
See, this coming from the dude who roots for Thanos. Come on, man.
you know it.
Look at this guy.
Yeah,
Look at you.
true.
Don't trust anybody that's rooting for Thanos, okay?
Don't do it. Yeah.
Don't trust his opinion.
That's right.
Even though I'm not going to lie, your Infinity Gauntlet Cup is pretty dope.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Love it. I'm not going to lie.
Someone just said, I remember Diamond Tap. It was delicious.
See? Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you, one person.
That's right. Next text, do like Weird Al and eat it.
That's my mom, actually, probably that said that wrote it.
Your mom has said a lot of great things today, by the way.
She's our best listener.
You want to hear some crazy? Do I got time to tell a quick story?
Why not?
Really quick,
We're not
quick.
doing anything.
So I went back to Chicago to visit family and everything, and this is how I look, regular guy, right? So I was in the store, and I see these two young black kids, and growing up in Chicago, we just say what's up to everybody. It's like, hey, what's up? What's up? We do the head nod. So I'm about to say what's up to these kids, and they look at me, and they say, as I'm about to say what's up, they say, hey, officer. What's up, officer? Right? Yeah.
They think you're a narc.
They think I'm a narc, right? So I'm all upset. I go back home. I'm sitting around all my family and everything, and I'm telling them how upset I am that I tried to have this bonding moment with these two young black kids in Chicago, and I'm telling this whole story and it's heartfelt of how upset I am. And my mom, without a beat, looks at me and says, well, you do look like a cop. I was like, you missed the point, Mom. That's not the point.
Oh, no, or is it? Oh, man.
Yeah, so
I don't know what it is, so I don't know what that look is. That would make you look like a cop either. I don't know.
I don't know. My beard is trimmed. I don't know what it was. I didn't have on a badge-looking outfit. I wasn't even wearing a polo. Nothing. Nothing.
I will say this, though.
Did you have your shirt that says not a cop?
No,
I hate to be
Absolutely
stereotypical, but here's the thing. I'm going to be stereotypical. In every cop show I've ever seen, you know what? You look like the well-dressed dude, and it's always the white guy that looks like he just fell out of a trash can. You know what I mean? So they're probably looking to go, oh, yeah, you know what? Where's your partner? Is he in the car? He just looked like he fell out of a trash can? Is that probably what it is?
I had it happen once. Something got mistaken for being a cop, and it was at a gentleman's club many, many years ago. I remember I was sitting there, and it's like, why is no girl coming up to say hi? Finally, a girl comes up. I'm like, what's the deal? These girls don't want money? Like, they're not coming up, blah, blah, blah. She's like, oh, everyone thinks you're a cop.
Hilarious.
I'm like, well, how am I supposed to fix that?
It's like, do I get a discount if I am a cop? No. That'd be awesome.
It's like, if I'm a cop, I'm the worst cop ever because I'm going to use this power to my advantage. Free lap dances for everyone.
Listeners on the loose, you pick the topic, you guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. More of your calls, more of your texts with our buddy Ty Burnett. We'll do that at 9:33 on The Rock.
Let's eat cake.
BJ and Migs. Mornings on The Rock. 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. Listeners on the loose, you pick the topic, you guide the show. With us, Ty Barnett, who is going to be at the Angel That Wins Casino. It's a sold-out show tomorrow for Operation Laughter. Great show for folks in the military. And, of course, Ty is also a military veteran. So
Army.
And, of course, the timing of a great weekend, obviously, Veterans Day. So, yeah.
And also he's visiting a bunch of the veterans at the VA.
That's
Spent
right,
some time
today.
himself, which is really freaking cool. And you met Joe Walsh, who's doing some stuff for the veterans as well. Yesterday, New Day Northwest.
Whoa.
God! And he showed me a picture, and Joe Walsh still looks cool, man. He's got the long hair. He's got the look going.
He had the look that you knew he was going to age well, because he always looked like, hey,
he
always
look
like
bad.
he
doesn't look bad at all. Actually, like I mean, Keith Richards is okay, but he does not look. He looks like he's taking care of himself. Which is awesome. Which is because in that lifestyle, that's got to be.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know a fraction of what that must be like to be a rocker like that.
Well, and plus the band, I mean, is one of I think the best-selling albums of all time now, officially. Or is it some tour? The Eagles did something recently where they set some records. Just
I think their best of records, like the best-selling record of all time, or something like that.
God.
So
plus he had a cool vibe about him. I'm not gonna lie. You know when you're around somebody that's just naturally cool. He was that dude. Like I'm not gonna lie. I sometimes I think I'm cool, but I was around and I was like, you're way cooler, bro.
He felt like
cool in person.
Yeah,
nice,
really nice, and he cares about the vets as well. Like we had a good conversation about why we do these types of shows and the importance of supporting these veterans. And he's really all about it.
Yeah, and you love to hear that because we've talked about this all show long. The idea is that someone's got to set examples of how to be civil and cool in this country, and I've just learned no matter what anybody says, I got to stop fighting fire with fire and just got to say, you know what, I'm gonna stay cool no matter what you say about me, because someone has to stay cool.
Yeah,
I mean somebody has to, or otherwise nobody's cool.
You can't have both people going, because nothing gets done that way.
Yeah,
because some people, honestly, let's be honest, some people just want to argue.
Yeah, they
do.
I've
had people come at me and
Shut
you
up.
can tell, and you can tell their energy is just combative.
Yeah,
and I don't have time for that. Don't get me wrong. The only time I do it is in video games. Video games, I'm calling you all kind of names.
That's
and
what
all
you got to
types of
do.
stuff.
Doesn't matter how old they are.
Doesn't matter. If you're a kid, it's even better.
Those 8-year-olds need to hear this language.
There's no Santa Claus. I'm crushing your dreams. Everything. No Santa Claus, no Easter Bunny, none of that.
You Fortnite bastard. I'll show you.
All of them. That's right. That's the only area where I'm not going to lie. That is the only area where I'm going all out. There's no civility when I'm playing video games. I'm calling you all kind of names.
Did it start there, Ty? I'm wondering, because we've been hearing about how mean people have been over the video games and chats when they've been in all. And did it start there? Because that's where I remember hearing where people were really mean to other people when they've been doing that. And I don't know
where trolling started.
That actually makes more sense to me if you're going to go at somebody when you're playing a game and you're competing. If that makes the most sense to me. But it's like this game that I play, they opened the chat room now, and I kid you not, the first comment in the chat room was, "Bro, you know everybody hates you, right?"
Oh,
that was the first comment I got. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to reply to these guys. All I got for you is bullets and grenades, bro. That's all I'm serving in this game. Bullets and grenades. That's all you're getting. No conversation. I don't want to be your friend, your buddy, nothing. You get bullets and grenades.
Speaking of veterans, I want to give a shout out to Taryn Daly. She just put up a blog that's really cool. It's a list of local companies that are giving deals and discounts for veterans this weekend.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you can just go there and find out from like the Museum of Flight giving free admission to veterans on Sunday, to Ivers is serving a free entree for veterans on 11/11, and so on and so forth. So just go to KISW.com and read Taryn's blog about the veterans.
And seriously, can we take a pause? Seriously, everybody, can we take a pause on Facebook and let's not fight politically and just realize this is the weekend where these are people that fight for our right to just be whatever we want to be, say whatever we want to say. Can't we all at least agree that those folks need to be honored? And let's not fight with each other. Let's show them we can be nice to each other.
Speaking of being honored, Becky in Tacoma just wrote in and said, "Hey guys, I wish Ty was on every day. Is he single?"
Oh wow, there's two questions there. Two questions. Is he on? Should he be on every day? And is he single? The answer is,
well, thank you for wanting me on every day.
Yeah,
I appreciate that. No, I'm not. But the reason why I have so much fun and why this is going on is because these guys, I've known them for years, and they've been nothing but awesome to me, and I told you this first time I came in here, BJ, is that what I like about you guys is that it doesn't feel like I'm here to promote something. It feels like I'm just here hanging out with friends, and we're just kicking it and just having a regular conversation. That's why it's like that. But I would love to be on more. Send a check.
Yes, because we can't afford Ty.
That's the thing. Ty, for some reason, wants to be paid for the time he does things, which I think is completely unreasonable. We're talking to his manager right now and saying, look, a man that wants to be paid in 2018, he doesn't get it.
On our end, I mean, we have maybe less than a handful of people that when they come in, we're like, can you stay for the whole show?
Yeah,
and then Ty, obviously, you're always that person because it's just fun chatting with you, man. You relate to all of us. You're a wrestling fan. You like weird
Geeky
comic book stuff like the Rev.
Yeah, you like cake?
Everything.
That's the most important thing.
So a good start of getting me here every day is to give me that damn cake. I'm into everything except the pimple popping videos. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Nobody's into that but her and
I'm
Danny.
sorry.
Everyone has a weird thing they're into. I want to know what your weird thing is.
Mine?
That everyone's like, really? You like that? Ew.
Okay,
It's probably wrestling.
I'm not gonna lie, and I'm pretty sure I lost some points telling people I used to play with my G.I. Joes as action figures. I'm pretty sure I lost points on that.
We should have been friends as kids. I would have had someone to play wrestling.
Oh, dude, I would have made you a wrestling belt. I used to actually make wrestling belts out of cardboard to see. Look at this.
We bought fabric. My mom would go and buy fabric at the fabric store, leather, and I would cut it, and then I would get those disposable tin foil.
Dude, you stepped the game up more. I didn't do
those
leather.
tin pans.
Yeah,
and I would cut that and shape it, but then I would cut my hand and I'd be bleeding. I'd mark it on my face. I'm like, yeah, brother.
I had the aluminum foil. Hilarious.
All right, this is disturbing.
No, remember when they had the gold aluminum foil? I don't even know if they still make it, but I would get the gold aluminum foil for the championship belt, and I made all the belts in the neighborhood. All the belts in the neighborhood. Everyone came to me and told me what kind of belt they wanted. You don't even. I was a geek.
Did you convince your mom to get you spandex? So you
no, you know what?
Did you do that?
Oh yeah, back when like the spandex for bike shorts.
Oh my god!
I had fluorescent green and my brother had fluorescent orange, and we would just beat each other up.
Oh wow! Okay, wait. So
it's like, okay, that's weird.
Yeah, we're done. Yeah, it sounds like
no, because she asked me like, what is my thing that someone would say is weird? Man, I got to think of what would that be? Give me a second. What would be my thing that I'm into? That I do like watching Forensic Files. Like I'm huge into it. Like I love watching it.
Oh yeah,
it's always the people that are like the happiest and chillest that end up liking that kind of stuff.
I love that show. I'm telling you, I watch it so much so to where I'm paranoid. It's so much. I'm serious.
So many people love watching murder shows. I was in the elevator at our building talking about how much they watch shows about all these mass murderers. Yeah. And Gilbert Godfrey was the first guy I'd ever seen. He came to town with us, and we took him to this cool bookstore in Rochester, New York, and he was like, this is fantastic. They've got all these books about murder. And I remember looking at him going, whoa, dude, really? I'm so into all what makes these guys tick.
Yeah, but because you know what? You learn stuff. You learn, one, don't tell your spouse what your insurance policy is.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
That's the worst thing to do.
Yeah.
If you're going to tell them, put some clause in there to where they don't really get it. And like, if you kill me, all you're getting is Skittles. That's all you're getting. You get a lifetime worth of Skittles. There's no money involved. Nothing.
Well, that might motivate me to do it. Jeez.
Oh my god!
Lifetime of worth of Skittles.
Yeah, you got.
Oh my god!
Yeah, you got to put like those elephant peanut candies. No, nobody will kill you over that.
Yeah. Good and plenty. Good and plenty stuff.
So gross. I forgot all about. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Do you know how bad those are? But I just got that chalky taste in my mouth just now while you're saying that.
I know it never leaves. Your mind goes. Yeah, you're traumatized when you have one of those.
You always felt like you were on punishment when you got those.
What was worse, those peanuts or the wax soda bottles?
Oh, I remember the wax soda bottles, and they only had a little bit of stuff. And they
like no juice. You're just eating wax.
Yeah, the stuff that our parents really let us put in our bodies. It's amazing that none of them are in jail right now.
That's why we gave Snickers so much credibility. Whenever you got a Snickers for anything, you're like, oh, what did I do? What happened? Did I get an A? Oh my god!
Yeah, that was the Cadillac of candy compared to the crap that we were getting, like those dots on a piece of paper.
That's right.
All that stuff that I grew up with.
And that $100 grand.
We got to text him, an Army combat vet. Seriously, thanks, Ty, for doing what you're doing, and thanks to the rest of you for making my morning drive better. You guys are hilarious. P.S. Eat the damn cake.
Yeah.
We might have to
do
that.
And that's coming from a military person. See?
We have to do it for the vets.
Yeah,
that's
we'll
right.
For the vets.
Come on now.
Cake. Well, Ty, as usual, man, it is so great to have you in. And you said
is this the time?
This is the time, but you already said good stuff about it, so I don't even.
Well, I was trying to figure out a way to make this one more dramatic.
Okay.
And I figure if you guys play some slow music while I'm saying my goodbye.
We got the perfect music.
You know, guys, not everybody can make people feel welcome when they're at a radio station trying to talk about things. But you guys take it to the extra level. I mean, I've seen an Infinity Gauntlet Cup. We debated cake.
Yeah.
I learned that popping pimples is a thing. And I got to hang out and talk about wrestling and life and supporting these vets. No one does it like you guys. No one. No one at all. And I'll cherish these memories. This right here will be the most fulfilling and love-filled time that I've spent in my life as a young 21-year-old man.
Now eat the cake.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
And Ty, I just want to say, seriously, we've never had a comedian in our studio who looks more like a cop than you do. Really.
BJ for the win. I love it. I love it.
We do have a question that needs to be answered, people. What do Ryan Castle and a bear have in common? You're going to find out after we eat some cake at 9:49 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW. He's the drunk in charge. Now, the Ryan Castle question of the day.
What do Ryan Castle and a bear have in common?
I too have pooped in the woods.
Yeah, you have.
That sums up all the text.
I have a surprising number of stories about having to poop in the woods, as a matter of fact. Yeah.
I only have one, but I finally joined your ranks a couple of years ago.
Congratulations.
I feel good about it, too.
As I was sitting back there thinking about it for the last couple of minutes, I was like, wow, I have had a lot of emergency woods poops.
You use leaves?
Huh? No, I've usually an article of clothing gets left behind.
Why are you back with a missing sock?
Yeah, exactly.
Don't ask.
I remember one time I just bought these new gloves to go running, and I got to wear them one time. And we lost a perfectly good pair of gloves that day.
Oh, God, no.
Pour one out for the homies.
Damn. Got 4 guys in Minnesota found a bear cub with its head stuck in a metal bait barrel last month, and they'd been stuck there for 2 days. So they called the warden and freed the bear, and they basically had one guy grab the bear by the neck, yank it out. It worked, and we got the audio of this rescue.
Oh, poor guy. Oh, he's coming this way. Oh, he ran into the light.
He was in there tight. I was pulling with everything I had.
Are you talking about the bear?
He started running right at me, and I don't know what I got.
Did you get that?
I tried, but I don't know what I got. So. Oh, let's go back and watch.
I like that was the most important part. Did you get it on video?
Yeah, that's important. And we actually have it on video. Go to the BJ and Migs page of KISW.com.
Wait, so that wasn't porn?
No, it wasn't. All right, Ryan Castle. He might have something. He's got a 12-pack. It might be porn, might be a bear. I don't know.
BJ and Migs play of the day.
You go to the other room, put the condom on, and then come back in?
Yes, I went to the bathroom.
Why don't you do it with her?
You got to wrap the present.
What's weird about that?
That's
super weird.
If a guy did that when I was hooking up with him, I'd assume he'd put like cocaine or something in the condom.
Why would somebody put cocaine
I don't know.
in a condom?
Because it might feel good. Exactly. Might poke holes. He might try to, get me knocked up.
No,
wake me up.
but I was
Knocked up with a cocaine baby?
Maybe.
I just never thought that I would hear knocked up with a cocaine baby this morning.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. Here's another question from a listener. Can I leave things off of a bankruptcy, like my car?
You have to list all of your assets and creditors when you file bankruptcy. So you would have to tell the court and the trustee that you have the car or that you have a car loan. You could say that I want to keep my car and continue to make my payments on the car. But the court will need to know that you have a car and that you may have a payment on the car. So by leaving it off the bankruptcy, if you mean that you cannot disclose it to the court, the answer to that is no, you must disclose it. However, that does not mean that you'll lose those assets. You'll be able to keep things like a car and a house in almost all cases, but you must disclose them to the court. But you'll need to continue to make payments on a house or a car that you intend to keep.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.
Love sports? Love culture? Well, I've got a brand new podcast called Take Line from Crooked Media, hosted by me, Jason Concepcion, and two-time WNBA champion Renee Montgomery. From the games to the players to the issues happening both on and off the court, we'll be tackling the important political and social issues happening in sports head on. New episodes drop every Tuesday, so follow and subscribe on radio.com, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.